Hey guys, this is the One Piece King here today. So I'm gonna go and try to re-upload this one video or something that I tried uploading yesterday. I don't know if it was because of the whole kappa thing. I think it's how you pronounce it because it's a O and not an A. Um, by the way, though, they're not really doing so great with that and everything. I don't know if this video is not even gonna post either because of the fact of I'm not talking good about it. But um. I wanted to kind of give my opinion though of the One Punch Man game because I've been kind of seeing a little bit of news about it though. Like I don't know if it's fully released yet. I think it's supposed to around this time of this month right here. Um, so whenever I look at One Punch Man and everything, I think I've mentioned this a couple of times in my other videos that One Punch Man a hero nobody knows. It's not really, like whenever I heard a One Punch Man game was gonna be coming out and everything, I was like, it's like, bro, it's like I love One Punch Man. It's like I watched season one, but I gotta watch season two and everything. Like I gotta watch that because I heard it's pretty good and everything. Like a lot of people were telling me, like, bro, you gotta watch season two, and I'm like, I know. I've been a bit slacking on a lot of on a lot of things that I wanted to do, but you know what? I'm not gonna be doing that and everything. I'm pretty much gonna be like, you know what? I gotta be content with doing it this time. Like I gotta do it. So, you know, like there's gonna be that. But as of as of actuality of the game, like whenever it first became debut of it had its trailer and everything and stuff. I think it was I think it was like at a Games Con or something, or I think it was Tokyo Game Show or something. Like, yeah, I think it was Tokyo Game Show or somewhere around there. Like it was like a Games Con or something. They were, kind of releasing a trailer about One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows, what type of game it is and everything, and basically, like they got to go and talk about it at first, but then, whenever it came to like another con or something, they went and made it to where it was like like you can actually like test play the game or something, like basically giving it like a test drive and stuff. I think they even released a beta too, but I don't think I even got to play the beta. I don't know if they even had betas released on the PlayStation. I don't know. Me myself, I definitely wouldn't want to play it period because whenever I took a look at it and everything, the dynamic, it looked exactly the same. It looked exactly the same with One Piece Burning Blood, and I'm like, oh no, 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 no. I don't like that. I don't like that because when you have a game like that and everything, it's like you can put so much into it. You can put so many of these characters, add in like DLC characters or whatever later. That's not gonna fix nothing. That's not gonna fix anything, You, like, what they need to do, whenever they make those types of games, what they need to do is incorporate a good story, in which case what they're doing is like following what season one was like of One Punch Man at the beginning. I mean, that's okay, that's okay to do that. But that depends on how well they're gonna do it. Is it only gonna be is it only gonna be from shoot, the way from like what I'm thinking about it is like, are they gonna have it to where like you only go to like the part where you have to fight Boros and his group, like the main part right there? Because if they have it like that and everything, that's really ridiculous because, there's like so much more other, like, they have all these other characters that they incorporate in there, and it's like, don't leave them out. They had their part in the story too and everything. Shoot, there was one that was called like Deep Sea King, I believe, is what he was. He was like this giant fish monster that wore like a crown on his head. Kind of very funny how they call him the Deep Sea King and stuff. Um, but he had his role in everything too, because him and a few of his fish buddies and everything came into play. Even though some of them got taken out and stuff, and then at the end though, Saitama kind of just boom. One Punch's, the Deep Sea King. He's out. Um, but anyway, though, like, you get what I mean, though. And, like, I put this in a little bit of reference to what One Piece Burning Blood was like. Like, we have all these other characters and everything, but yet the only story mode we ever got was the Marineford story. So it's like the main character group that you get is all the characters that were in, the Marineford arc. So that means, like, you get Luffy's group, like you get all them, you get Whitebeard's group and everything. You even get some of the Marines as well, and I think even about a couple of warlords or two. Yeah, but you get all of them, and it's like, like it makes you face palm because it's like, why is Enru there? Like why is Enru there? Why is Sabo and Koala there? Why is Burgess there? Like why are some of these other characters that are also playable, in this game and stuff? Like, why are they there whenever they didn't really get their own story incorporated into there? Like, they get dialogue and stuff, and they get some maps, but the maps could have also been incorporated as a story where it's like, oh yeah, like, that's only just the main story of the game and stuff. Sorry to say, but there's a side story. There's a side story to where it's like you don't have to just play the Marineford arc on these, perspectives of like the perspectives of these guys. No, you got all these other arcs and everything that you can play, which would incorporate the maps in there. Okay, they had Alabasta in there, they had Skypia in there, they had Drum Island in there as well. Like you get what I'm trying to say. They have all those other ones that could have incorporated like side stories with it. Like they would have been incorporated to the main story, but it's like on side notes and everything. Like they're not just maps and everything, and these and the characters that come from those arcs aren't just there for that. No, like legit. There's like a way to like how to either unlock them better or like do something else. Like actually incorporate the actual story in there. It would have been great, but no, they didn't want to do that. Bandai was just all like, nope, just throw the characters in there, throw the Marineford arc in there and Burning Blood, and there's your game. There's your game. And I don't know if they're gonna do that for One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows, but if they do that, it's not gonna sell. I'm sorry. I think, when they released the beta, they knew it wasn't gonna sell because, like I already said before, it's a Burning Blood remake just with One Punch Man in it. Like with the One Punch Man series and the characters in it, but it's still the same. It doesn't change. That's what made me kind of disappointed. Like, okay, there could have been two ways I could have done this. Like game routes. The first, One Punch Man could have actually got a open world version. Okay, I know that sounds weird. Like, why? It's like, why are why is anime games like with open world suddenly like the most wanted thing? Because World Seeker didn't do well and everything, and it's like, okay, World Seeker did decent. Okay, I wouldn't say it was the best, but it did decent. So that's why I think it could get a sequel to where it could actually match up the actual story in there. We get to explore a lot more instead of just being in one place at once. We could probably even go back and forth to those arcs too if we want to. But you get the idea of what I mean and everything. Like it sold pretty well. Content should have been a little bit more, but they did what they had to do, I guess. And there you go with that. But but technically though but with One Punch Man though, like seriously though, they could have it to where City Z, I believe, is where he lives at and everything, Saitama. They could have had it to where it's like, you could be playing as him throughout all of it and everything. Of course, you're one punching everything, but like you're not always gonna be playing as him. You'll play as other characters too and stuff like Genos and let's see, you got Genos. You even have kind of the old geezer. Forgot his name. Like the old guy that literally has like this, kind of karate style or something that he does and everything. He's even got like a grandson, I think, or I think it's either a grandson or a son, named Jaro or Garo, and does the same thing as him, but he kind of uses it to kind of beat down on the heroes and stuff. Like he's trying to eliminate them all. Um, which I think season two could be incorporated in there because I think season two episodes of One Punch Man finished up. So yeah, that means I could pretty much watch it because they're already done. But but you get what I mean though. It's like you would have all these other characters to play and stuff and do all these battles, sort of doing it like a Dragon Ball Z Kakarot route and everything, with One Punch Man and everything with Saitama and his group. You can have it like that, in which that would be cool because it's like that's the dynamic of it, and that'd be a good dynamic, not a bad one, because because whenever I went to go and look at gameplay of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and everything, like I watched PS3 60, yeah, I think it's PS3 60 and everything, or PS3 860. I don't know. He's got a lot of letters and numbers in his freaking channel name and stuff. But shout out to him though because that dude's got like cool content and stuff on his channel and stuff. Like covers up like pretty much like every other anime game. But anyway though, like I've seen him play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and I've seen, how it's like. Not that bad, Not that bad because you can actually do a free roam and everything. You could even yeah, you could even visit, I think, even through all the all the other arcs and stuff, like all the other places you've been to. You can visit all that, I think. You can bring back some, villains you beat up and everything, some bosses you beat up in the past. You can bring them back, and fight them again, like as training. Like, you could do all that stuff. And that's why I'm just like, for an open world game, it's like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's not that bad. It's like pretty good, you know? And like I think One Punch Man could go that route and everything. Now I was trying to think for a name. I'm not really gonna go the same of what they did for Dragon Ball, like trying to say like One Punch Man Saitama. I'm not doing that, you know. Like I'm sure they'll come up with a better name and stuff, but I hope they don't go with that and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna call it something simple like what we did for the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and everything. Like we're gonna call it One Punch Man Saitama. It's like, no. don't don't pull the same thing and stuff. No. Um, but yeah though. So I hope I hope we could still get that type of game, but if we don't get that type of game, that's gonna be so ridiculous if we don't get that type of game. That's gonna be ridiculous if we don't because like that's potential right there. That's like potential for a good One Punch Man game. It can cover up both seasons and even, like if the game would still be relevant and stuff, like if like by relevant I mean like it's still a bit of the talk and everything, like some people still talk about it or some people either still play it. Um like if a third season ever gets announced and everything, because I think the manga is still going for One Punch Man. Or I don't know if it ended. No, I think it's still going. I think it's still going. But anyway, though, season three could get announced, and season three could possibly be DLC for that game, because for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the DLC that people were thinking that I don't know if it was either announced yet or not, but it was throwing in speculation that the DLC could be announced of throwing in like super content and stuff. Like we could see we could see like the Super Saiyan God form with the red hair, and we could also see the Super Saiyan blue, the blue hair. And even Ultra Instinct as well. Like they're like wanting to put super content in there and everything. So that means like we're gonna get Beerus, Whis, we're gonna get Golden Frieza. I don't know if they're gonna throw in the Dragon Ball Super movie with Broly. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Because if they do, that'd be pretty freaking cool if they did that. But I don't know if we're gonna be getting all that and everything. Because like if it was true that we did, boy, I would have been all like, It's like, well, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's gonna rise up the roof. Like, Dragon Ball games have not failed. I don't know why, but they have not failed. Because I looked at some other ones and everything, like, that were made in the past and stuff. Xenoverse is a good series. It hasn't really failed and everything. It got its own sequel and they've been still updating DLC with it. So, Xenoverse is definitely not bad. Um, let's see. Xenoverse, I think Budokai, or yeah, the Budokai series or something. I think it was that one where, shoot, you can play it, I think, like I think it was also on the PS3, I think. I don't know if it was like on the PS3 and stuff, because I know I went to a friend's house of mine and everything, and he had a Dragon Ball game and stuff. Like, it was a Dragon Ball fighting game. It wasn't Xenoverse, but it was like this other one, where it even had like power bars and stuff. And the more you increase the power bars and stuff, you kind of can, like, change forms and stuff. Like, with Goku, you can use the Kaioken, the Super Saiyan, and all that. But I don't know if that's the same one. I don't know if that's the Budokai series. But people, have loved the Dragon Ball games and stuff. The way how I look at it, I think I love the Dragon Ball games too. But then whenever I look at the One Piece games and everything, like, the One Piece games have been, decent. They haven't been perfect. They've been decent. But I really wish that, they would have gotten better and stuff. Like, Pirate Warriors 4 might change that. Pirate Warriors 4 might change, the One Piece game, like, this whole line of, like, decent games. And Pirate Warriors 4 would change that to be like, oh yeah, boop. Just like it's automatically a good game. Like, I don't know. Maybe. I'm still waiting for it to come out in March and stuff because, like I said, I did the pre-order on the digital copy. I did that, so I'm I'm gonna be recording gameplay of that. No lie, I'm gonna do it. All right. I talked with a friend of mine the other day and everything, and like, I was trying to also decide, like, what game did I really want to record playing first, and if I wanted it to be a new one. I think I'm gonna do Pirate Warriors 4. So I know all y'all basically been waiting, like, where's the game content? Where's the gameplay content? It's like, I know I was gonna do it before, but now hearing about the announced date of Pirate Warriors 4, I'm gonna do Pirate Warriors 4. So that means that we're gonna wait till March on the 27th when I get the game, because I got the deluxe edition. Kind of a lot. But I got the deluxe edition, guys, okay? So like, we gotta be waiting, right? We gotta be waiting. And whenever we wait and we go and, and whenever I go and get the game and everything, the digital copy, and I think it's gonna give me some characters and everything, like, besides Katakuri, I think I'm gonna get me some other ones and everything. Like, they say 9 DLC, and I'm like, I don't know who the 9 DLC are and everything. I might throw in a speculation of, I think I already did that, but but still, it's like maybe throwing in another speculation and stuff, because I know I said half movie characters and I said the other half could be like regular. Um, but who really knows, Like, Bandai could surprise us and be like, yeah, you thought 9 characters was gonna be movies. It's like, no, that's separate. Like, movie content is separate. You're gonna get that, but DLC 9 characters and stuff, main story. These are the ones that could have been on on the base roster. But but it was more like a voting poll, like, who do y'all really want? It's like, it's like, that's a good question. Um, so yeah. But like I said, though, with One Punch Man, though, with it being a Burning Blood replica, in my opinion, complete trash, because, with games like that being made, it would not sell well. It may in the beginning, probably because, like, oh, it's building up hype because you get to play as these other characters and everything, but then once you realize the mechanics, the dynamic, everything else about it will still suck, yeah, you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna, like, refund your money back on that game. Like, I'm not lying to you. You can give it a go, but I'm sorry, but, like, just If there was another game for One Punch Man on the console, like coming out, and it would not be that, like maybe an open world, like I said, sort of like, doing an idea with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but they do it with One Punch Man series. They do it like that. I'm gonna buy that. That's gonna be my first ever One Punch Man game right there. That's gonna be, that's gonna be it right there and everything. Of course, of course, I'm gonna have to go and get like, like kind of merged like that and everything. But like, like yeah, I did a room tour once, and I basically showed the shelf of where I keep all my stuff and everything. Um, the shelf that you saw right there in that video technically is it's gonna be a One Piece shelf. Okay, it's gonna be a One Piece shelf. It's gonna have all One Piece stuff on it and everything. Yeah, it's gonna have all One Piece stuff on it. At the moment, I only just have the one, so but I've already decided that if I go and get me more, that's gonna be a One Piece shelf, and it's basically gonna be like, got all my manga on there, got my DVDs, my One Piece games, and all my One Piece merch, all on my shelf. I got all of it on there, so I would have all that on there, and I kind of thinking the other one could also be a One Punch Man, shelf as well, having all my One Punch Man merch on there, having all the manga on there, having all the stuff and everything, like the DVDs and everything. I would say the games, but like I said, until then, I really don't know if we're even gonna get another One Punch Man game and stuff. Like, I don't know. If we do, please God, let it be, open world like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, please, because One Punch Man in the first of its series, like as an actual, game series and stuff. Well, I mean, it's an anime series, but for the game side of the series, for the series to be getting games and stuff on the consoles, please do not do it wrong. Okay, do don't do the series like, wrong. Don't do it like that, okay? Don't be trying to put it down and be like, no, we're just gonna throw this fighting game in there and everything, because that's basically what One Punch Man was good for. It was fighting. It's like, yeah, but not the fighting that you would think and everything, because it's so simple and stuff with Saitama and everything, like, the One Punch and everything. And besides, one thing that also got a little bit messed up about it too, is that whenever you play like online and everything, you can literally have it to where both, parties and everything could pull up Saitamas. And it's like an endless struggle of this fight and everything, like the punches barely do anything, against each other. They barely do. I watched that battle and everything of a player. I think it was on Captain Crib's channel, which, by the way, shout out to him. Or it was Nightly Inferno. Either one of those. Um, I think it was Captain Crib probably, but they went and played One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. They played the beta because the beta was released out at the time. And you get to battle other players and stuff. And whenever they went and like he had Saitama already in his party already and everything, but the thing is that Saitama's on a time limit sort of, so you won't be able to use him for a while. Well, no, like uh whenever I mean time limit and everything, like you can use him for like the entire battle whenever he gets there. It's like a distance, like it's like a distance thing and stuff, like the distance meter of how close he's gonna be coming to and everything. Like he'll be coming in. Um and basically I'm kinda just like, you do realize that's gonna be the main thing what everybody's gonna be doing. They're gonna be pulling up Saitamas, and it's gonna be nothing but just Saitamas in the battle. That's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be nothing but Saitamas in the battle. You know, that's like that's literally like whenever if you go to play One Piece Burning Blood, like they don't have the same dynamic of that, but I'm imagining if they did, you got like this super ultra powerful character and stuff. I don't know. I mean, this only goes for the events of like Dressrosa, I would say. So say, um, okay, I know Fujitora is already a playable character and everything, but say it was Fuji. Okay, say it was Fujitora. It's like on this little time limit and everything, like a distance meter or something. Like Fuji's on his way, and you gotta stall for time and stuff. Like you gotta block, you gotta kind of just, attack the enemies or whatever. And then when Fuji comes in and everything, you just got these destructive, like you got this destructive blows and everything. Like we know how strong he is in the series and stuff. So it's like, imagine like what he's like in the series, in the game. Like imagine that. Like Fuji would just one shot everybody. That's why, and that's why it's literally just stupid. And just. But hey, I gave my opinion about it and everything. Maybe like I guess people can still like the game if they want to. I'm not really changing their minds about it. This is just my opinion of it and everything because I just don't like it and everything. When I see a Burning Blood remake and everything of whatever series and stuff, like say Bleach got a basically got a fighting game as well, and it's a Burning Blood remake right like that, I would basically say no. Bleach deserved better. Like Bleach already had a good game, for its series, and that game was the Soul Resurrection game. Really wish we could have got games like from other series just like that and stuff, because that would have been really cool. Especially with One Piece. I could definitely see One Piece being like that. With because Luffy is kind of a fast character and stuff, and you could have very other cool dynamics and stuff. Like it wouldn't be exactly like Pirate Warriors and stuff. Like it'd be completely different because it has nothing to do with territories. It's just you beat up a lot of characters and you kind of just raise up that. But you know, but anyway though, yep. This will be the end of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Leave a like on the video and comment down below of your comment down here below of your thoughts and opinions of One Punch Man: A Hero Nobody Knows. Like, do you think it'll still be like a okay game, like decent, or do you also feel on the same train of me, like as me, and think that the game is gonna go pretty much bloop, like it's gonna go down. Like nobody's really gonna care about the game because it's pretty much just crap, and you know, but anywho, though, I hope y'all have a wonderful night and everything, a wonderful day, night, morning. Because I'm gonna go and try to go and do the other video and stuff like I tried doing yesterday. Gonna do that tomorrow and see if everything works better. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.